Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. So we found out that Zobek's bodyguard was actually Alucard, aka Dracula's son, or Gabriel Belmont's son, turned into a vampire. No real surprise there because that was basically the only character he could have been. It could have been a twist if it was the mother or Carmilla or even the Chupacabra that runs the shop, but there really weren't any other characters in the game for that to really make any sense. And we let the last acolyte of Satan speak to Satan and continue the procedure to summon him, and Zobek caught on at that point that we had betrayed him, and so now Zobek has turned himself into a giant kind of death looking character that we're fighting. Also, we saw a very long cutscene that kind of explained what's going on with the memories and going back in time, but not really, because it's still very much through the perception of this game feels like I actually am going back in time to the other areas. There's no explanation of the White Wolf, why that symbology was necessary. It certainly seems like we went back in time and got pieces of the Mirror of Fate and other abilities and other items that have affected the present day. So yeah, it kind of does not make any sense at all. Here, let's see, can we do the dragon form? No. So, it seems to me like the dragon form, you literally have to pay for it to shop. It really does not seem like there's anything else you can do with it. Bomb, 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 dash, bomb. It's the same thing. He's trying to kill me with the vampire killer attack, but he's turned the vampire killer chain cross into that giant weapon. So Zobek at some point was the founding member of the Brotherhood of Light. I don't think he can justify still having that ability now. Here, how about this? Let's do this. Alright, there we go. We'll just hit all of these guys and try and get a bunch of combos on them for the fun of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the crawling on the ground enemies.
Come, my children, come eat.
Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Can I? Nope. It's not a firebomb attack. It's just straight hit it with a blood, blood darts that you don't use in any of the other battles. So this is just wave-based fighting, basically. And if I was doing a better job, I would be able to dodge these attacks better. Yeah, I just really need to get used to using the ghost mode.
Take his flesh. I'll take his soul.
So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is all it takes. And then I could have gotten out of that fight easier. These guys feel like they might be slightly stronger, but these really are just cannon fodder. Just attack them a little bit with the Void Sword to get back my health. It feels very obvious that this game is half finished, and so instead of programming something where you could where we are actually fighting Zobek, we're instead fighting kind of this nothing group of people. These are super easy to kill zombie-like creatures, that if you were going to have this kind of character throughout the game, you would have wanted these to be really throughout the entirety of the game. Frankly, these look exactly like what the first enemy should look like. Comparing this to like Darksiders, zombie-like creatures, I think, were the first thing. And so now he's gone. He's back for wave 2. And we'll just see if we can get through this really fast. I've only got a little bit of health left, a little bit of magic left, so now I can do something like this and try and use that, but that won't work, so I'll just regain my health with the Void Sword attacks and turn into dust whenever he's about to attack, because I can't possibly ever figure out how to do a synchronized block. Let's see if we can just throw some regular blood things at him. No, that didn't work. This feels like this would have been a QTE that is being skipped over. This game is just kind of all over the place, with so many different gameplay mechanics, a lot of which don't feel like the stealth mechanic clearly had to be from a different game like Metal Gear Solid. There's no reason why it would have been a high priority thing, or something that you would want in the Castlevania game. Well, the good news is in this phase, it seems like it's not going to be as much of a fight. Alright, so waiting for my blood to refill. Should be regaining some health while I'm doing this. What's the point of getting all this experience right now? There's probably only one more enemy in the entire game. Big time enemies, at least. I should be able to now that's 2 down. We'll just make sure.
Take his flesh. I'll take his soul.
So that is done. And once I killed that guy, they all died.
That creature you call a son will follow you in death.
And we'll just keep on throwing bombs at him, even if we can't see him on the screen. There's really
Filthy lineage of the Belmonts.
not anything else I really need to do, at least for the moment.
Creature you call a son will follow you in death.
I haven't found a way to avoid this. And I'm doing the actions
Take you to the
that
limit of pain.
imply I'm escaping from that section when I get caught in the green energy bars, but I really don't know if that actually is necessary. We'll just
Your soul will kneel before me.
So we have not had to do a synchronized block up until this point, and I don't think the game would be that cruel to force me to do that. So I think this really is just more of a matter of I'm gonna try to regain as much health, and then we'll get into just beating him with our regular blood whip. And let's just dash over here, and as that cutscene is happening, all my energy that I wanted to absorb disappeared. And I don't have enough magic to use. Yeah, it is actually requiring me to press the button. Interesting. I would have much preferred to just fight Zobek in his form. It would have been a lot cooler if he could do a bunch of magical things. Are we supposed to still collect this? He's like regaining his health. I imagine what I was supposed to do was do something different than what I did do. I imagine I was supposed to just mist my way through the shield there. So this is the second boss fight we've had where there's kind of a system to it. And I'm still just hitting X a lot instead of trying for like a Y attack, because the Y attacks still seem to be a little too slow. Seems like I'm so on top of the guy that it's hard to even see what he's... Alright, so this time I'm just gonna go through here And he's gonna try and kill me with the one thing that can actually kill me. But if Zobek does kill me, then probably Satan wins. The chances that the vampire killer would be able to stab you before you'd be able to stab somebody with a much longer sword like the Void Sword is ridiculously low. Although it seems strange that they animated, like, every boss fight gets stabbed through the heart with the sword. He could have done a lot of different other actions. And the music is still going crazy when it should have faded out by now.
We must separate to find out where the last acolyte went.
Yes, Father. We need to hurry. I'll let you know if I find him.
Now, the question would be, does the vampire killer potentially kill Alucard? Because I would assume Dracula, maybe he hasn't talked over with Alucard, but I would assume that Dracula would want Alucard to not be an immortal vampire forever also, since Alucard didn't want to be an immortal vampire in the first place. But maybe, just maybe, they're going by the vampire rules that if you kill the one that created you as a vampire, maybe you turn back into a human, so maybe Alucard would then turn into a human. I'm not sure what that would really mean, though, because then he'd be thousands of years old, so that would be another problem to consider, at least. It's a pretty long fight there, like 28 minutes to get through that fight, and I didn't horribly play terrible. I sure missed a few tricks. Maybe I could have shaved about 6 minutes off of the gameplay. And we're back in another incredibly small area this time with collectibles in it. Just one of every collectible, as if up until this point in the game you potentially wouldn't have found any other collectibles. So let's look at the world map, and I don't think we'll be getting any more abilities. So we're right now in the downtown area. There's 2 more collectibles, and I think you would have to go throughout the entirety of the game to possibly find all the collectibles. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this is actually going to turn into, is that we need to find pieces of something, whatever that thing is. And until we do find those pieces of that thing, we can't move any further in the game. Yeah, I looked at all the unlockables in this game, and it seems like there's just gonna be a lot of stuff that I'm probably not gonna get unless the game forces me to do it. Oh, and yeah, here's the military and demons fighting each other. Do I care one bit about any of that? I have half a mind to just run away from them. Yeah, sure, fighting these guys would potentially cause me a bit of frustration, give me a bit of experience, but that's kind of it. Meanwhile, I can just, I think, work my way out. There you go. No. Maybe I can't work my way out because these guys are gonna cause me frustration. Alright, well then, if that's how this is gonna be, then let's take on the zombies first. Well, not zombies, demons. Whatever. And that way we can have the other guy fight one demon. Alright, there's one down. There's another down, and now this guy is going to just try to shoot rockets at me, which is new. Alright. Let's just throw these bombs. Oh, apparently that was the solution. But so there's like some kind of cooling rod or something that you have to destroy on those. Interesting, but not really, because I just want to get out of here. Just get out of here and work our way to the next thing. I can't walk over to that. I can just run over here. Now. So now they've just got me walking through areas. Let's just make the assumption, I suppose, that like we kind of don't know where we're supposed to go. I must find the location chosen by Satan. Where would Satan choose to summon himself? I would suspect Zobek's main location, or the Castlevania castle, or maybe it's programmed to be the last place you look always. Alright, well, so I really have no desire to fight in this area, so let's just see what this will do for us. Now that Zobek is gone, what can we find in Zobek's air tower? Well, what I see is this transitions me to an area that is questionable. This door is locked. So let's just go this way. And frankly, I kind of don't want to waste a lot of time breaking a bunch of this stuff. Actually, I think down this way actually doesn't unlock anything. I think this is demons. And them embracing this idea of forcing me to run through the entire game and just, haha, we're not gonna tell you where to go, you're just gonna be lost. Not something I appreciate. What would be a specific place where there would be a good place for me to check? Because I could go back down to the map room pretty easily. Can't jump over these. Okay, let's look at the map. This way. You know what? Let's just go to the map room. We'll just fast travel to every location in the map room, and then that will at least let us look at the map and in that area, and then that will at least let us make a decision that's more informed. I don't know how you get back to the, like, I don't know how you get back to the past in particular. That's the weirdest part. And so in the trailer at the very beginning of the game, you saw that Dracula could turn himself into bats or mist and fly in far distances and then crash with an explosion. I suppose that's what this map room ability is, but it's never used in combat. Okay. They said specifically that the areas that the Castlevania area was a very personal place that Satan decided to come back to. So I probably just need to go to the past. Alright. So Wolf Altar. Yeah, that's where I'm just gonna try and go, because I really suspect it is in the past. Alright. I'm not sure I ever made it to this area before. I guess with the double jump ability, you're not in too bad of shape. So down here, there's at least a collectible that I can get. One more pain box for good measure. And see, I suspect what this is this is going to take us to the chemical facility. Yeah, we just fell quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure this might be just an entirely different area, actually. I may have climbed up here and it may have just been uninteresting. So that could be also the reason why. Yeah, we did come through a section like this and it was pretty uninteresting. There are definitely collectibles in the chemical factory in particular that I did not get, and at this point don't care to get. It's really not going to change the experience. Now, if I have to go where the train is, that would be a nightmare scenario.
Decontamination area.
Because
Cleaning gas. Please do not make sudden movement. Procedure terminated. Hatch opening.
yeah. Looking to get to the White Wolf section. I kind of could swear that it is over here, but the map is telling me it's not. That it's instead over here. Let's just move on.
Closing hatch.
If I left one district and went into a different district, would it continue to point me towards a White Wolf area, or would it reset itself? Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight these guys. But I am close. And these guys are pushovers. So why were the little zombie enemies that Zobek had the first things we fought instead of these? You could have had like a phase 1 transformation on contamination and then a phase 2. Alright. Should just be through here.
I've found him, Father. The acolyte is in the cathedral where Zobek first found you. Hurry!
The cathedral where Zobek first found you. So, you pretty much would have just run around the game, I think, until you activated this point. Still no explanation on the wolf. If this was all a betrayal. Yeah, no real explanation on what this is even. It's just some kind of extension of your fragmented mind and your power. It'll be interesting to see if this takes us to the central area. Yeah, it just took us to the Chupacabra shop. Alright. So we'll go a little long here and see how much currency we have to buy things. Let's see. Hit the bell.
Just tell me what you need and I'll get it for you, sir.
Now that we're close to the end of the game, it's also pretty obvious that
Great choice.
there's big problems. Let's see. if I buy
You have excellent
all
taste.
of these, I can only buy 3 dragon
Your shopping
scales
basket, sir.
anyways. So I wouldn't have enough dragon scale to use it anyways. I don't have enough to buy a chaos gem. I don't have enough to buy this.
This is what you purchased so far, my prince.
Buy this art piece. And then just buy more
Excellent taste.
dungeon keys.
Great
I could
choice,
buy
sir.
a couple of these and some small hope, I guess.
Pleasure to serve you, my lord.
So I can't even look at my inventory. So main mission, he said it was where Zobek first found me. So wait a minute, is that where he first found me in the current time, or I guess would be what they mean there? So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. That's gonna be a pain. Anyways, we've been going 30 minutes, or maybe a little bit even over that, 36 minutes. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to further follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching.